Live carbon farming project. What is carbon footprint? When a company, a service, or a person engages in certain activities, it releases greenhouse gases. And the quantity of those anthropogenic gases is measured thanks to an indicator, the carbon footprint. It exists two possibilities in order to calculate the carbon footprint. Let's do two groups. The first one includes the industrial sector, the tertiary sector, and individuals. The second one includes the agricultural and forestry sectors, all sectors combined. Let's focus on the first group. Greenhouse gases released by the industrial sector, the tertiary sector, and individuals allow us to calculate the carbon footprint. But it is not the case for the second group. Indeed, the agricultural and forestry sectors are both emitter and carbon sinks. In agriculture and forestry sector, it is possible to storage the carbon released, and it is called carbon sequestration. This helps to reduce greenhouse gases emitted into the atmosphere and therefore reduce their impact on global warming. Thus, we have the following subtraction in agricultural sector and in forestry sector. Greenhouse gases emitted minus carbon sequestration equal carbon footprint. The bigger the carbon footprint, the worse the impact on the environment. The bigger the impact on global warming is. The calculation of the carbon footprint allows thinking and putting in place new strategies and adapted solutions for each activity sector, and thus increase the efficiency in the mitigation of greenhouse gases. Let's focus on the differences between two main keywords. Ecological footprint can be defined as the calculation method for measuring human impact on the environment. It involves estimating the amounts of land and water needed for both consumption and absorption of waste produced by an individual, a city, a population, etc. But the ecological footprint is not the carbon footprint. The carbon footprint can be defined as the volume of greenhouse gases produced by an activity, a vehicle, an individual, etc., and expressed in CO2 equivalent or carbon equivalent. Okay, but we have three main greenhouse gases: the nitrous oxide, the carbon dioxide, and the methane. So, why are we talking about carbon footprint? In order to simplify and standardize calculations, a single standard based on CO2 is used for all greenhouse gases, and it is called CO2 equivalent. The definition of CO2 equivalent is the following one. It is a metric measure used to compare emissions of various greenhouse gases based on their global warming potential, converting the quantities of the various gases emitted into the equivalent amount of carbon dioxide with the same global warming potential. Okay, now we better understand what is CO2 equivalent, but how it is calculated. The carbon dioxide equivalent for a gas is obtained by multiplying the tons of gas by the associated GWP. You still have some questions? Let's contact the live carbon farming team.